What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a brand new top 5 video for you guys today. And today we are taking a look at top 5 inner base defense dinos. So you guys would have probably seen the top 5 base defense dinos. They are for the outside of the base. This video today is for the internals. So for example, if someone blows through just your door and they get through, well, they're going to have a very nasty surprise waiting for them on the other side. Now, the dinos that are comprised on this list are dinos that will actually fit through doorways. So you can actually bring them in, even though majority of these, I believe, you can actually pick up. Yeah, most of these you can pick up. So the dinos on this list, all of them can fit through the doorway. So do take that into mind as well. Also, don't mind our really shoddy base design. It's only for the purposes of this video. So guys, once again, this video is all based on my opinion as well. And once again, it is a revamp of a previous video that we had done. So guys, sit back, relax, and if you find yourself enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more Ark. Let's jump straight into it. Alrighty guys, so coming in at number 5, we have the very strange looking Mastics. Now, this guy right here is the king of thieves in Ark. His main ability is to pickpocket players. Now, obviously having him inside a base is where he's really going to shine. Because, say for example, your enemy PvPers are blowing through a wall over here, or a wall over here, or even the doorway. They blow in, they get inside, they're like, whoop, whoop. Any internals? Nope. We see some juicy vaults, see a juicy fridge, see a smithy there. Do we see a Mastics? Nope. By the time they get in and see it, if you've got these guys set to aggressive, they will actually steal the items off the enemy player. Now, the good thing about the Mastics is once they actually steal the item off the player, they can then run away with it. Now, you guys can currently see here that there were 3 levels of pickpocketing. You've got fast pickpocketing, regular pickpocketing, and then you can turn off pickpocketing completely. Now, as well as that, you can carry these guys on your shoulder, like I mentioned. There we go. There you can see the little cutie with his tail wrapped caressively around us, which is kind of turning me on. What? Who said that? Anyway, like I was saying, you can have them on your shoulder and they are able to run away and steal the item. And you could profit potentially from someone raiding your base. Now, like I said, these guys do fit through the doorway. For example, we'll show you anyway. They are also pretty fast. There we go. You can see they're used through the door. So just in case you guys didn't believe me about that. Now, what we're going to do now is we are actually going to showcase to you him stealing some stuff. So for example, let's just get some C4 here. There we go. Say they've got double detonators. Say they've got shotguns and that sort of stuff. There we go. Some shotgun bullets. There we go. All right. What we're going to do is we are going to set our little dude here to aggressive. He's already on aggressive. Options. Unclaimed Mastics. Now, there's always the opportunity for the enemy players raiding your base to obviously kill the Mastics and get their items back, but they'll be too concerned. There you go. You can see there he's got the item. Now, obviously, he's not going to stand there and hold it forever. He is going to run away with it, but he took our detonator. If we only had the one detonator, we would not have been able to blow through any more stuff. Say there was a cryopod for an Arthur Plura, for example. This little guy can steal the cryopod, run away, and potentially bring it to you. Now, as well as that, that is pretty much their main use. You can set them to obviously fast pickpocketing. Now, with fast pickpocketing, I'm still not 100% sure. I think it affects the rarity of the items that these little dudes go for. There we go. So he's grabbed some. He didn't tell us what he grabbed. What did he grab? He grabbed the detonator again. So I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. But these guys are pretty great. Like, plenty of examples that could really stuff up raiders if they're coming into your base. You pair these guys with a couple of the other dudes we've got on this list, and you'll find that the raider won't be able to get their stuff back. So, let's move on to number 4. Alrighty guys, now coming in at number 4, we have the carrion bird, otherwise known as the vulture. Now, this guy is absolutely nuts when it comes to DPS. This is going to be your main DPS inside the base. These guys are really small, they're really compact, and they can dish out the damage, especially if you get one with a not a health mutation, with a melee damage mutation. You can currently see here that this guy only has 31 points in health and 28 points in melee damage. If we were to get one with like 40 points in melee damage, you can see here this guy's got 39 points. He's at a K health. You can get these guys potentially up to 2 to 3k, which raiders are going to have a pretty tough time dealing with. So what we're going to do, for example, is we're going to showcase to you guys these destructive power. Now, they also do fit through the doorways, and you can carry them on your shoulder. All right, let's close the door. Here we go, the moment of truth. All right, so we're going to deactivate creative mode here. We're going to set these guys onto aggressive, and we're going to showcase to you just how powerful these guys are to enemy raiders, to anyone. So, you guys can see here, they are both set onto aggressive. We've got creative mode deactivated. We've got just regular ghillie armor here. Let's see just how much damage these guys do. Actually, before we do that, otherwise one's going to kill the other. Let's just real quick activate this. So we're showcasing this to you guys just to show you how much damage these guys do. Now, mind you, they don't have any extra levels into melee damage or health, except for that one there. Okay, so options and unclaim him, and we'll showcase to you just how much damage these guys can do. And alrighty, so they've both been unclaimed. They're both going to come straight after me. They should. There we go. So you can see there, these guys are hitting for 26 damage. Now, that's a lot of damage. When you've got a bunch of them, like I'm talking a bunch, like a solid 5 or 6, and someone blows through your walls, they're just going to have an army of vultures after them, especially if you've got them set to aggressive. So vultures are definitely worth investing in, and I would heavily recommend sticking them in your base for inside base defense. So guys, let's move on to number 3. Alrighty guys, so coming in at number 3, we have the Dillo. Now, I'm not going to spend much time on the Dillo, you guys know what he does, but his main role in inside base defense is his Poison Spit. His Poison Spit is real effective because it gives that Plant X species sort of vibe. It blinds the enemy player, as well as it slows down the enemy dinosaurs. Now, these guys do fit through doorways as well, if you can get him to bloody walk around. Can you get your ass out of there, you stupid Dillo? There you go, and come this way, mate, that's it. So these guys do fit into doorways as well, so you can walk them into bases, and boom, just like that. As well as that, with the introduction of cryopods, you don't even need to worry about that because you can just cryopod him up, throw him in your base, and these guys' main job is to blind the enemy players as soon as they blow through your base. So guys, these guys can get pretty decent amounts of health as well as melee damage, and they can chase down. They are pretty relentless. So guys, the Dillo comes in at number 3 on the list. Alrighty guys, and coming in at number 2, what everyone is scared of in the middle of the night is the Troodon. These guys make great, and I mean great, inner base defense dinos, mainly due to the fact that they deal torpor. All of these dinos that we're showing you right now pair really well together, so I would definitely invest in a couple of each because they can work miracles and they can actually stop people from raiding you. I mean, not stop people from raiding you, but deter the raider, because if you get your Pigo Mastixes out, stealing the items off them, your Troodon's knocking them out, your Vultures finishing them off, the Dillo's blinding them, they all work in tandem and they're all great. Now, the Troodon is absolutely ridiculous. So he has the ability to scout, as you guys can see here. He's able to scout corpses and caches, wild creatures, traps, players, and tames. So you can chuck players on, and if he senses any, he'll be able to sense them, and obviously he'll point them out to you, as well as tames. So there's obviously a 60-second recharge, but that is not where they shine for base defense. Where they really shine in base defense is when you actually set them to aggressive and they let loose. So we're going to claim these 2 Troodons here. Now, are they mate boosted? They aren't mate boosted as well. If you did get a mate boosted pair of Troodons, they become even stronger because obviously of that effect, and you can breed them up to get better stats and everything like that. So, actually, before we do this, let's just chuck our Vulture outside, otherwise he's going to get a little bit of tastiness on his base. Okay, turns out we can't do that. Let's just chuck him in here. Oh, both Vultures are in here. We'll just whistle passive. Alright, there we go. So you can see here the Troodons are set to aggressive. Let's reactivate them and show you guys what they can do. Oh, hold on. Let's turn that off. Look at that. Look at the damage. Now, if they don't kill you outright, which, to be fair, we didn't have armor, so they're probably not going to kill you outright, especially when your raiders are going to have decent flak, then you'll just get knocked out. And then they'll just run around you and slowly kill you. Now, if they don't kill you, well, then the other base defense dinos that you have with you will actually come into play there, like the Vultures and everything else. So guys, the Troodons come in at number 2 on the list. Alrighty guys, and the final creature coming in at number 1, and honestly I could not think of a more deserving dino, or mammal, whatever you want to call them, are the Hyenadons. These guys are absolutely crazy. So when you pet them, they actually get a melee damage buff, and this actually enables them to deal even more damage. As well as that, if they are mate boosted, they deal even more damage on top of that. And these guys have quite large amounts of health, as well as base DPS. So guys, we're going to showcase to you just how powerful these guys are, but pretty much they're really fast as well. So if your raider does end up running away from your base after seeing what you've got inside of you, these guys will chase after him. These guys are on aggressive, I believe. There we go, you can see there they are on aggressive, and they are absolutely nuts. So we've just patted them, and if you do know that you are getting raided or anything like that, you can also pat them to get the extra buff. However, even without the buff, they are still extremely formidable. Now, you want to also keep these guys in about packs of 3 to 4. That's where they really shine, where they've got large packs and each of them can just destroy everything. These guys don't really take up too much space either, so that's another added benefit. Alrighty, let's deactivate creative mode, let's activate players only, and watch these guys just tear us apart. Look at that damage that they just did. Look at that. That was with 2 of them. Imagine having a pack of them. You would not last more than like 3 seconds. Even if they were wearing decent flak, these guys would still just shred through everything. Now, even enemy... So guys, that'll be it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of it down below. Let me know if you guys can think of any other base defense dinos that you thought would be deserving on this list. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more. We'll be doing plenty more of our top 5s again, because some of them are very outdated and we're going to be including some new dinos. So guys, let me know once again what you thought of the video. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.